Oh my life, I'm back. Thankfully the sun's shining now, and I do owe all of you a bit of an update. Now, yesterday and this morning the weather here was proper miserable, which often makes everything seem a lot harder to face. In all honesty, it's been quite an emotional few days, which is probably why I've been a little bit quieter than normal. But as I say, the sun's come out this afternoon, and rather ironically it seemed to appear at just about the same time that I reached a resolution with the supplier of our new horse box. Now, I'm not going to go into the full details of what's happened since February, but I will tell you that next week the box that was delivered to us is going to be exchanged for a lone horse box, while we wait again for what was originally ordered to be supplied. No, it's not ideal, and it's not what was agreed originally, but the sanctuary are going to be compensated in a way that feels fair all round. So for now, it feels like a little bit of a step forward. I don't want anyone worrying or speculating too much. As we all know, life generally has ups and downs, and sometimes a few difficult things do seem to happen all at once. I have to say, I'm not enjoying the pattern of them always happening around the beginning of June. And I'm not looking for sympathy, it's just what life's throwing our way at the moment. Now, most of the time I do try and keep spirits high, find the positive and share the good, the funny, the beautiful moments that happen here every single day. But sometimes I do have to take a little bit of a step back, gather my thoughts and find my way through things before I can share very much again. But at the end of the day, through all of this, and of course the horses still need us, they don't know what emails are flying around, what problems are going on in the background, or what worries are troubling any of us. You know, they just know whether we turn up for them each day. And at the moment they're having to cope with huge changes in the weather, in the temperature. 1 minute it feels my microphone receiver, so apologies if you can't hear me very well. But you know, all of them have got their individual needs. And I think sometimes people imagine that caring for the horses is all about just mucking them out, keeping them clean and the place tidy. And all of these things have to be done, but there's so much more to it than that. You know, it's noticing who's quieter than usual, who's standing differently, who's too warm, who's too cold, who needs a rug change, who needs more shelter, more space, or even a different field to be in, or simply just a little bit of attention and reassurance. Every horse here is an individual, and every day we have to meet them where they are. Now, I know not everybody sees life the way that I do. You know, some people are more practical, more business-minded, more direct, or more willing to fight. And that's okay, because, you know, we're all different. But I have to stay true to my own ethos. The horses have taught me over the years patience, forgiveness, trust, and strength. And I suppose that's how I like to live my life too. So thank you to those of you who do understand that, and thank you for seeing the heart behind what we're trying to do here, and for valuing all that kindness and being on the same wavelength when it comes to the horses, the sanctuary, and everything that we do at this place. I've said it before, I'll say it again, it really does mean more than you'll ever know. Anyway, for those of you watching on YouTube, for now you can enjoy some random clips from the last few days. Frey and I will be live on Saturday morning. Molly is going to be doing her very first stable stays on Sunday. She's going to have Iceman in there. And we'll just keep going here, we'll keep caring, we'll keep trying to do the right thing, because that's what it's all about, even when things do feel particularly hard. Thank you as always for watching, and I hope you enjoy what follows. None of them want to come down this morning without Hidda, and Hidda was late up. He's making his way down slowly. That's him in the fly sheet. They really just don't like walking through the bottom of this field, but it's another area that's very badly drained. But this goes across the gas pipeline, so it's not as straightforward to fix as some of the other places. They just don't like to get their toes dirty these days. Finally, and only when Hidda decides that the time is right. Hidda's come up with some of his ladies, so we've got Inna, Dow and Micah up here. And he clearly wants to go back to bed now. While he's doing that, I've got Ren in for another little Pilates session. You look thrilled, Ren. Everyone's rolling this morning. Oh, Inna, why don't you stay in bed? Not filmed much today because it's very windy, plus we've been getting on with doing groundwork and hoffmagging. But this is a novelty. I've just bought Doubtson in the arena and I'm actually on her back for a change. Molly's over there with Inna. Inna's had a lovely hoffmag session, done some exercises, now doing a bit of groundwork. I've got a little bit of noise in the background. So Tony's finishing off levelling around the poo tank. Sorry, I know I mustn't call it the poo tank, but I will. Affectionately named by Molly. But just thought I'd share with you this beautiful view that I'm very lucky enough to have today. And one of the reasons I wanted to get on her is because on Thursday I'm starting the tensegral training with Mel that she's been learning all about. So I was quite keen to see how she feels now and then compare it in a month or two's time to see how she feels after the new exercises that we're going to be doing. Nika's turn to see Chris, and we're going to get that toe cut off today and see how that foot's looking. It's been a very, very long time, but they don't grow quickly.
Yeah.
Why can't I video you today, Chris?
Oh, because I've got a hole in my jumper.
You have got a hole in your jumper.
I haven't needed a jumper till today. It's never stopped raining, has it?
I know, it's just disgusting. So,
terrible.
Anyway, boots off. What do we
Yeah,
think?
it has grown loads of toe, hasn't it? I'm going to strip this toe back a bit, I think. Take a lot of that off. This is growing down quite well, isn't it, to be fair?
I think it looks amazing.
Yeah.
I think that looks such
It's a lot
good,
better.
healthy growth.
Yeah, it does, definitely. Just need that to get to the bottom there and I can get a shoe back on it then, but...
But I've shown you the x-ray, haven't I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's fine. There's just a lot of toe to come off, isn't there? A lot.
But do you think that you'd put a shoe on it now, or should we just keep her in the boot?
It's going to be right at the maximum height of nailing, isn't it? Which won't be the best, because if it does pull it, it'll take more off, if you know what I mean.
It would, wouldn't it?
Yeah, there's still quite a bit to go there, but...
I mean, she's got a new boot, so it might last a while.
Yeah, I'd just carry on with that, to be fair, for now.
Yeah.
Just a bit more down. Got two angles on it completely. You can see there. Yeah, no, that's good.
Okay, we'll come back when
I'll
you've done it.
have a go.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's actually dressed up quite well, hasn't it? It's still a bit on this outside here for nailing, but next time maybe just get that down a little bit further and get a decent hold on here.
It looks like a normal hoof. It hasn't looked like that for over a year.
No, this is all solid now.
Oh, that's brilliant.
So it is improving, definitely. Quite a lot.
And the angle on the front.
Yeah, I mean, you could probably go a tiny bit more, but she hasn't got an awful lot of bearing surface. She's only got a bit on the inside, hasn't she?
So this bit here,
yeah,
you didn't want to take that
if I go back
shorter.
too far, there's not a lot to actually weight bear on. So,
Okay.
but no, it's looking. At least it's solid.
Yeah.
You know, it is actually solid now, isn't it?
That's your third thing, Mika.
Yeah.
The teeth, the
You've had the
and
three.
the feet.
Yeah.
I just can't wait for the day that she can go out in the palace and playground with everybody else.
It won't be long off, will it?
So do you reckon another 6 weeks
Yeah.
and maybe a shoe?
If it grows like that again, like it's done this time, I'll be able to shoe it, no problem then.
Yeah.
I just don't want to shoe it with a weak
Shoe her.
her. Is it a her?
She is a her.
She is a her. Yeah.
She's back, Hoitzer. Go on then, go off and see your man. Annie's turn for a manicure. She's grown quite a bit of foot this time.
Grown a lot.
Yeah, but they always grow more in the spring and summer, don't
They
they?
do, as soon as the grass grows. Yeah. Grow with the grass.
They do.
Yeah. Yeah, it's got a lot of fun there.
Oh, she has, hasn't she?
Yeah.
But
She has good feet, mate.
She has got really good feet.
Yeah. Solid.
Ren's got her new shoes. And I was talking to Chris about her and her strange fat pads that she's got. And it was bothering me last night when I was editing yesterday's video. And when I worked her this morning. You know, this isn't normal, so I'm going to ask Sam whether he can test her for EMS when he comes on Friday, because it would explain why she's become a little bit more sensitive as well, and why she's got these very unusual fat pads on her. So I think certainly she needs to lose a bit of weight, but you know, even when they get fat, they don't get pads like this in unusual places, like there on her neck and this one here. So we'll see what Sam says about you. You may remember when Paul was here, we showed him his gate that he's sponsored at the start of the next step, which is here. And we've had 3 other wonderful sponsors. And this left-hand gate is actually sponsored in loving memory of Pamela Vincent. So we have 2 more coming soon, and they'll be going on some of the gates that will be going down in this area once all the fencing and the hedging is in place. There are a few more for anybody who wants to get involved and have your name on something tangible for the next step. And if you would like to do that, you can head over to the website and check out the link on there. But we'll just go down and take a look at what Tony's been doing today to fill in around the poo tank. Sorry, Tamara, that's what it is now. Or as Jamie said, we should rename it Winnie. I liked that. Winnie the Poo Tank. So he's filled in around here with all that stone and some soil. And some of the old wood chip from the turnouts is going to be going on top. So all you'll see is the lid and the control box. And you can see he's got that blended in beautifully. So we'll come and take a closer look a little bit later today, once he's got it all done. I'm not just showing you the view right now, there's a reason for showing you this view. We never actually thought this day would happen, but if you look down at the bottom of the hill there, Can you see that shiny gold horse box travelling up Ainsome Lane? I do believe that belongs to all of us. Oh, Doubtson, you look very smart. She had a lovely time with Molly, being all cleaned up today. She's on her way to Mel's on her own today. Thankfully, we still have Tony's truck, the loan of Tony's truck with the trailer. And I know I haven't filled you all in more about the horse box, but I will do once I've reached a suitable resolution with the company that it was ordered from. I will fill you in on all the details. I need to be a little bit sensitive to the situation right now. Good morning. We've got Sam back again.
Morning.
I don't have a microphone because I lost my receiver, so I'm going to have to ask Sam to speak up.
That's really loudly, right?
Yeah, maybe not with the end of a syringe in your mouth. So Sam's already taken a look at Yolanda and just widened that diastema in her teeth and popped some putty in there, so hopefully she won't be getting food filling that area for a while.
Fingers crossed, yeah.
Yeah. And what are we thinking about Renske and her weird fat lumps?
Well,
other than the fact she's obese.
Other than the fact that she's obese, yeah. One of the sort of things that's recognised with Cushing's is, I mean, there's loads and loads of symptoms of Cushing's syndrome, but one of them is unusual distribution of fat, and so that could be playing a role. And so we're going to test her for Cushing syndrome to see what her pituitary gland is doing, and also just check her insulin levels to make sure she's not got high insulin, which would be a sign of having equine metabolic syndrome,
Okay.
or insulin dysregulation as it's sometimes called.
Okay. Because yes, we do have some unusual fatty lumps here, don't we?
Yeah. Yeah, well, unusual fat everywhere.
I
Sorry,
know. Let's not get into the topic of weight for the
all right,
horses.
all right.
We're
Let's
working on
apologise.
it. We're
We're
working on getting
Okay,
more
yeah,
tracks so that we
yeah.
can manage their weight
Good,
better.
yeah, that's right, grand.
Okay, we'll move swiftly on to Nero next, shall we?
Okay, yeah. So you see him urinating into a sheet, did you say?
Yeah, well, Molly, when you saw him urinating,
He was just literally, he was just with his legs out, and he didn't have his willy out or anything. It was just spraying everywhere.
All right.
Weird.
Okay. And is you just see him do that once or several times?
No, I've seen him do that once. We never really see him though, do we?
Okay.
no,
Right.
that's why we've not been able to collect a sample from him.
Okay. But eating all right and
He's been off his food. He did eat his haylage last night, but he went out in the field yesterday. He's been wanting more grass than haylage, hasn't he?
Yeah,
just remind me how old he is again?
he's nearly 8.
Yeah. Good fella.
I feel like he's been a lot more mouthy recently too.
Well, I was just thinking he wasn't mouthy then, but as soon as you press record on the camera, he started. Yeah, you were standing not doing that before the camera was filming. Don't stop. Oh, did he get you?
That's really naughty.
Oh, sorry.
He's definitely got more nippy. And he was really good with his nippiness, and he'd stopped that, and he's really got quite bad with it again. I don't really know why. I just feel like his coat's gone wiry and things. And
Yeah, his coat's definitely not as shiny as it was. No, wait, I'm not gonna mess with you.
Is he normally grumpy?
Is he normally?
Oh,
yeah,
no.
Would he normally do that?
He's always been quite mouthy,
Right.
but he did start settling down. But I know when something's not quite right, or he's uncomfortable with something, he's probably more nippy.
that's how he communicates.
Yeah.
Yes.
But then, of course, as soon as he stops doing that, and he has been quieter recently, then you think, oh, is something wrong?
Yeah. All right, I'm going to give him something to drop his penis out just to see if we can make sure he hasn't. Because I mean, it might be he's going to do it anyway, but it was when I was more towards the back of him that he turned round and.
Which would suggest that he's telling you
if he's
that-
uncomfortable, about
Yeah.
it, yeah, potentially.
Did you mention the little thing he had on his back when he first... He had like a little...
No,
You can probably still see it. There was like a little graze on his back.
I think he rolled on a rock or something.
All right.
Because just up here you can just see where the hair's only just growing back. And it was when Rachel put her hands up there that everything came out.
Right, okay. Good man.
He's giving you an injection as payback for the nip.
Yeah.
What?
Good lad.
So what does this do?
It just, well, in about anywhere from a few minutes to 10 minutes, it'll make him drop his penis out so you can have a look and make sure he hasn't got a bean or something in there. Yeah. Might make him a little bit drowsy, but it's not massively.
Oh, that would make you stop kicking the gate, won't it? He did have a lovely time the other night because somehow he managed to get out of his stable and he free ranged round here for the night.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
What, in the whole
Yeah,
place?
yeah.
Oh, good.
Had a lovely time.
Good job he got gates.
I know.
Otherwise you might have been-
Well, the others do free reign, you know, but
Yeah.
all the time. But yeah, he usually destroys everything in sight.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Right.
Are we out?
Why not? No, is he handled his back leg as well as his teeth?
Oh no, he's really good. No, he's not going to kick you. Honestly,
Don't bite me.
it was a love bite.
It was a love
It was
bite.
like a little love nip. Look, he's chewing himself now instead. Oh, that looks sore.
No, I don't think it does.
No?
Particularly. No.
So can you explain to everyone what a bean is?
You get a little build-up of, for one of the more sophisticated phase, crud in this little recess here. And it can really be quite uncomfortable. And he's got a little... Whoa, don't suck it back up. Don't suck it back up. I know, it's a big indignity, mate. I know. I'm sorry.
All right, sweetheart.
I'll be walking away as well, fella.
Oh, is that a little sore in there?
Maybe a little bit, but I'll just let him relax again.
Is it you, Willie?
I'm not laughing.
Wrong.
Point to the problem, Nero. Is Sam the problem?
It says, right, my turn now.
Before I say that.
No, not really. Oh dear. So if it's not a bean,
Yeah.
what else would you be
Well,
thinking?
We'll get some bloods and see what's going on.
Yeah.
If there's anything abnormal going on inside internally.
And I guess we still just keep trying to get a sample if we can.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't see any accumulations there. I mean, there's a sort of slight element of soreness, but it's not as if the skin's completely broken or anything. So,
No.
Yeah. Right. I think I'll get some bloods off him and see
Okay.
if that shows anything. Good fella.
So obviously he had that episode of colic, and ordinarily I would say scope straight away.
Yeah.
But because it didn't, yes, it was like colicky symptoms. But do you think we should be scoping him as well?
Not necessarily. No. I mean, the temptation is because they're obviously prone to gastric impactions. That every time they get a colic, rule out a gastric.
Yeah, you
impaction.
want to check
But
that.
I mean, just as with any other horse, there's loads and loads of other potential causes of colic, and most colics and freesians won't be a gastric impaction. Some will, and it's far more common in freesians than other horses. But that doesn't alter the fact that the majority of colics will be even something like a spasmodic colic where they just get a bit crampy and you give them some relaxants and that's the end of it. And so
He could be a potential for ulcers, though, couldn't
yeah,
he?
he could absolutely, yeah.
Well, I suppose
I mean,
if
well,
we see what the bloods say, I suppose
Yeah,
we can
I
then.
suppose the other thing is that the fact that he's still not completely his normal self means that there could be a gastric issue, either a mild impaction or, as you say, ulceration. And so if this comes back clear, then yeah, I think scoping is probably a sensible way to go.
Okay. We're just having coffee, and Molly heard him having a pee, but we're too late. There's a little drip. I don't think that's enough for a sample. Who's going to drink water out of that glass now, Molly?
Oh, well, Nero, just have a wee,
No,
please.
it's all gone. You're not going to get
There's
anything.
one little drip there.
That's not enough to test, Molly. I'm really sorry. Oh, Nero. He's like, what are you doing?
I wake up in the morning with a smile on my face, feeling thankful for the love and the happiness we chase. Sun is shining brightly, sky so blue and clear. With every breath I take, I'm grateful you are near. So grateful, yeah. Thank you for the laughter, thank you for the tears. Thank you for the moments that we hold dear. Thank you for the love, thank you for the light. I'm grateful every day. You make my world so bright, oh so bright. The world can be a crazy place.